Hey guys, it's me, A2Up64, back with another review. Our last review of Chapter 3, well, kinda. Today we're reviewing Chapter 3, Season 4. Wow, it's over. I can't believe it. We're currently sitting in downtime, looking at the new island. Very excited. But yeah, what I meant by not the last review for Chapter 3, I'm going to review the entire chapter in a few weeks. You know, maybe it would be fun. And maybe kind of revamp these videos for Chapter 4. I just want to say a few things. Thank you for listening through me for the Chapter 3 journey, and I loved kickstarting, and I will definitely keep doing these reviews. So, I mean, nothing else much to talk about. Y'all know the routine: story, gameplay, battle pass, rank it at the end, and maybe talk about other seasons, and yeah, let's get into it. And something new I wanted to do is let's get into this video. Hope you enjoyed that little intro, and yeah, we'll get into it. So the story of this season was very convoluted. I thought it was a bit weird, whatever. And to the end, I would get the story of this season was not that great. Last season, it was so cool, discovering reality and all this, and then they kind of just shoehorned in the last reality again. Like with Chapter 2, Season 7 and 8, there was like some build-up, It was cool. But it was and then this season it's just like, put Harold at the end of last season, we can pass by. It just happened. And basically, I'm like a squirrel. Let me just go talk about it. So basically, the Harold took over and spread Chrome everywhere, and Chrome the scientist and the origin. So what she did, and all the members of 7 were disappearing. You guys know, I've told you about that last review. And what Paradigm did is went to Reality 695 to find a plan. So she left it up to Jones and Amy, which, honestly, that's probably my favorite part of the story this season is their dynamic. It was so funny. It was just them bickering, and then they decided to become friends because she wanted scientists back, he wanted to save reality. Reality was not saved, which we'll get to that later. And yeah, that's all it is. And then there's we'll lay low for a bit. Last update of the season, they don't come back until, they get Paradigm and form a plan, Loop Breaker project. Okay, so yeah, and the Harold kind of spread Chrome throughout the season. It was okay, and Harold was a very terrible antagonist, very bad, and plus Jenna was somewhere, I don't know. So it just ended off in the live event. We'll talk about the live event. It ended off with, here's how it ended off: them fighting the Harold for 30 seconds, and she destroyed reality. And then she died by using her powers. What? This is not the last reality we know. The last reality usually is supposed to destroy worlds and all that jazz, but no, they did not. It was a very poor attempt. The story was not that good. And it was a good idea on paper, executed terribly, especially in the live event. The live event wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best we've ever had. So the live event ended off, and I don't even have much to say. If you guys remember, I had a lot to say. It's not that good when I don't have much to say about it. So basically what she did was she just stood around for 3 months just to end reality in 30 seconds. And it just exploded. You're telling me that all the threats in the past didn't explode the island? The Cube Queen, the mothership, the Spire, hell, the freaking Zero Crisis finale, Galactus, the spies. I can go even more in depth, but I'm not going to. The freaking volcano. There, I'm done going in depth. But why? It was not good. I did like I like the Jones and Amy action though. There was in Paradigm. I like that. That's it, though. I didn't like much else, and I kind of like the Herald. It was cool with some of the stuff they did with her. I mean, it's a Story Seeker skin, I'll take it. But, man, it was not good for all the build-up they did at the end of Vibin. No, just no. And back to the live event, it's literally the best part of the season. They spent 30 seconds on the Herald. And then what they did in the live event was cool. It was just 40 minutes doing fetch quests. So, it could have been better. But, it could have been better. Could have been worse. But, basically, we just had to reform the island by taking bits and pieces of old and going back and seeing memories. So I did like that part. And I did hear some leaks about some cool new POIs that are coming back. And it was called Zero Fusion or something. It was very risky. But yeah, it was okay. The story, I'm going to be very critical. Story's going to be a 2 out of 10 for me this season. Okay. A 3 out of 10. Barely a 3 out of 10, though. Just because Jones and Amy and the Zero Fusion crap. That's it. We'll go head on to gameplay next. Okay, I know the story was just a tad negative. I don't know. But the gameplay is where this season shined, in my opinion. The map it wasn't terrible. It wasn't good either. But the loot pool was, oh my god. We're just going to talk about the map first. So we got a few new POIs, well, a lot of new POIs, but we started out with Cloudy Condos, which was kind of Canyon in the sky. Very cool. Herald Sanctum, Lustrous Lagoon, and Shimmering Shrines, this thing? Yeah. So Lustrous Lagoon, Herald Sanctum, and Shimmering Shrines were all chromed. So she chromed out POIs throughout the season, which weren't the best, but, I kind of like them, how they renamed them. And there was two, so it's either you chrome POIs or No Sweat Insurance went and saved POIs with the pirate ship and the flare ship, which was cool. I don't see what the point, they were supposed to be saving people, which didn't make sense, I guess. I don't know exactly. I don't know. But eventually we got Chrome Crossroad, Shiny Sound. I like that one. Chrome Jam Junction. What else was there? Reality Tree also became chromed over Halloween. Halloween wasn't that good. And I guess we'll talk about. And we also got Grim Gables for Halloween. Very cool. But shifty, though. But I like the POI. Got the Inquisitor boss there. And I'll touch there. We got the Inquisitor boss. We also had the Herald boss this season. I don't know. I'm kind of jumping around. But yeah. Probably my favorite new POI. Oh, we also got Tainted Towers. Tilted, but Probably my favorite one was Cloudy Condos. I never got to go there 100 times. And what Herald Sanctum. I like the POI enough. It wasn't terrible. But Cloudy Condos. I love Condo Canyon. So I liked Cloudy Condos. But this map was okay. But I did like, since the Reality Tree died, they kind of turned it into Autumn Biome. So I don't hate that. It looks nice. And then next we're talking about guns. We go through the guns. So, for shotguns, we had the Prime, the Lever Action, the Ranger, Evochrome. I might be wrong, but the Ranger got unvaulted later. It was vaulted in Season 2, I think. Or no, Season 3. Oh my god, one of the best shotgun pool of Chapter 3. Because it vaulted the two crappy ones I didn't like. The Prime and Ranger are just good. The Lever Action, no one hates that shotgun. Evochrome, nice new idea. They changed the crosshair too on that. I liked it. It felt like a tack, so it basically replaced auto. Probably my favorite one was the Ranger. I love the Ranger. But all the shotguns were valid. I did not hate one. So, yeah, I'm very positive about the shotguns. And then for SMGs, they vaulted the charge. Can we just all praise that? The fact that they vaulted the charge? Okay, we're done praising. It was the rapid fire and the suppressed. Wow. Because I remember they had the sneaky silencer Wild Week. I was like, damn, suppressed SMG would really be cool in Chapter 3. And it came back. I love it. The SMG pool is perfect. Perfect. Every last minute detail. Perfect. Because the rapid fire and the suppressed, I didn't know which one to pick up, and that's usually a good thing. The Stinger was just annoying. They're both valid SMGs, and I really hope one of them stays with Chapter 3. Four. We're in 4 Season 1. Still hard to believe. But yeah, perfect. ARs. ARs have not really been the shining, but this was a good season for ARs, I suppose. Not as good as last season. Evochrome AR. Burst. It was actually really good. The Mythic one had 6-round burst. I like that. The Ranger AR. And I could be missing. I don't remember one. it's either I picked up those two, or the one I just didn't pick up was memorable. I can't remember. Oh, the hammer. Yeah, hammer's also good. Scar wannabe. I'm starting to like it more this season, but that's really it. ARs were just okay. Nothing to shout. And then snipers, weirdly enough, they vaulted the heavy, but they vaulted the hunter bolt. I used to hate the hunter bolt. Now I like it. Here's why. Snipers can one-shot headshot. That thing is a beast. It has 3 shots in it and all one-shot headshot. You realize how OP that is, right? Well, yeah. And then they vaulted DMR for the Cobra DMR. I don't get it, but it was a good idea because the Cobra is so much better. I love the Cobra DMR. Good job, Epic. And then they vaulted a lot of the fun consume random stuff, which nothing too important. I mean, they made the grappler glider. Jules unmythicked it. I like that. They made new launch pad. Again, like that. Like the launch pad. You know what I mean. The throwable launch pad. Like that. They had the Chrome Splash was probably the most. Basically, they were recycling sand tunneling around the No Sweat Summer event last year. It's summer. Wow, that was a while ago. And people are like, why? Because maybe sand tunneling's coming back for No Sweat Swim. Nope. And actually, fun fact, that's when motorcycles were a thing, and yet we're getting them chapter 4. But yeah, Chrome Splash was fun. I liked the gimmick of the Chrome. That was probably my favorite item this season, Chrome Splash. I carried it a lot. But yeah, nothing much else. The heals were just okay. Nothing really changed. So gameplay, honestly, it was enjoyable enough. Gameplay was a 5 out of 5 for me. I very much enjoyed this season. I love it. Thank you, Epic. 5 out of 5. Give yourself a pat on the back. I don't know why my last review was so long. I'm only 11 minutes in right now. That's weird. Maybe I just talked a lot during the Chapter 3, Season 3. I have a lot to say. Anyways, so the Battle Pass. This was a fairly good Battle Pass. I enjoyed it. And, I did like it. It had a fair amount. We had one collab, which, that's good. We had a secret skin, a story skin. Well, story. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we did have a story skin. And a lot of the survey skins were in it, and they chose good survey skins. And some good story skins as well. So yeah, let's take a deep dive into that. Okay, so first of all, we have my favorite skin in the Battle Pass, Paradigm Reality 659, which this is the new Paradigm, the one that they used during the Collision event, which if you've been following me on Twitter, I was begging for her right after Collision. And it's nice to have her because we didn't get a Paradigm was very... I didn't buy her because I didn't think she'd be lore relevant. She turned out to be. But yes, this new Paradigm, very good skin. And she also has a helm off hairstyle where she's Brie Larson, but she's not. That's no one likes this, but I do. Where she's real actors and choose them, but they're not them. Like, Foundation is not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's the Foundation. He just looks like him. And this is the voice. Brie Larson does a fantastic job as the Paradigm. Really sells it. And yeah, she'd have good head styles. I don't really like her normal head styles. It's kind of like Origin, but a customization, it's good. And her set was okay. I liked her wings and the pickaxe because the pickaxe is a gift from the scientist. I kind of like that. So yeah, but her wrap was bad. I used Origin's wrap with her. Anyways, going on to the next skin. If I'm not mistaken, it's Bites, which... He reminds me a lot of Torn, and I used to hate him at the beginning of the season, but he's grown on me. But they didn't really use him for story purposes. Kind of upset about that, but whatever. And I really liked Bites. Bites was cool. I used to not like him. I used to think he's really ugly. He grew up to me. So his thing is, he's like the Nothings, which is like the Chrome guy, like warrior. And we did challenges, which what the challenges did is unlock more S sauce for his pickaxe, because his pickaxe, it's got like Venom's hand would turn into like a chrome weapon. My favorite is like the mace one where he makes a giant spiked mace. I love it. His set's okay though. I don't like it too much. His glider's cool because his hands turn into like the chrome wings. So yeah, and yes, I decided to start talking about sets other than just the skins. So yeah, Bites, good skin. I very much like him now. And his bonus styles made him really good, actually, especially the mask. But yeah. Next, I think it's Mr. Grizz. It's Mr. Grizz, I think. Mr. Grizz was a concept skin on the, the spreadsheets. And I like him. It's supposed to be a tiny little, like a evil little bear. He built a giant Robo Slurp suit, and it's like there's a song about it. It kind of reminds me a lot of Mark Fabius Sparklemane. Yeah, end of chapter vibes. And he has a music pack explaining. He built a giant bear slurp suit, which it's cool. I don't wear the skin often, but it's cool concept. His build and emote's cool, where robot takes the tiny bear out. Yeah, I like the set. And then his glider, his hands turn into it. And I kind of wish his pickaxe was like, what's the guy from Zig? Where it was different equipped. I kind of wish it was that like side animation where his hand would turn into the giant spike ball. Does that make sense? I'm going to say it makes sense. The giant spike ball. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yes, Mr. Grizz, good set. And I like the song, I'm just a grizzly little bear. I like the song. It's a good song. Okay, next, Meow Skulls. Do not search Meow Skulls up on the internet. Please don't. Anyways, Meow Skulls. I was like, is this supposed to be Emo Kit? Which I kind of like what they did with it better, honestly. I would have liked Emo Kit, but, they made it Meowscles' little sister, which, cool. I like her. Meowscles is a good skin. My only upset with her is that she got all the Meowscle family ones got Ghost and Shadow Eye style. She only got Ghost one. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I highly doubt they'll ever give her Shadow style, but my one dying wish. Her set was pretty good. She had, except her glider is just the default, but had cow kitties on it. So, and her pickaxe is like the fishbone. It was good. And she had a funny emote where it was like a laser pointer. Yeah, I liked her. She was a good skin. And then next would have been, I gotta think about that one. Well, you see, they're just being displayed on screen right now, but. Okay, I remembered. It was Lennox IRL, or I think that's her set, Lennox Rose. This was an anime skin, which I'm not the biggest fan of anime skins, but I hated Arisa. If you guys, I hate Arisa from season 2. This was a good skin. She had a okay set. Her glider got no other styles, but I like her a lot. I don't understand. Her one loading screen where she's like shooting at stuff with there's a rabbit. Cool. Her set's okay. I don't really see myself. Well, the anime wraps I use because, if I wear other anime skins, there's not much. I love the skin, though. I did not expect myself to like when I saw her at the beginning of the season, I was like, yeah. Then actually, she really grew on me. Her and Bites really grew on me. This Battle Pass just had a lot of good stuff. So, yeah. There's not much else to say about Lennox. She's good skin. Just, maybe she's better than some others, I guess. But yeah, nothing much else to say. Oh, she also a trend with chapter 3 is that they would usually one skin in the battle pass is contra would have styles. Hers had the other styles. It's a pretty good contra. Okay, next is after Lennox. It has to be Twin, right? Yeah, Twin. This was a very good battle pass skin. A legendary. And yeah, I love Twin. Very good skin. Twin had this cool feature. She's part of the Peace Syndicate or Stealth. She. The Peace Stealth Syndicate. I don't know. And same thing Eevee was part of, but there's like two theories behind this skin. It's that they're like a transgender skin, or it's the other one, which I'll agree with both. I like them. I'm just gonna refer to them. Where basically it's just a guy at first, and then he puts on like visors, and then he becomes the girl. Which my joke is that, hey, look, he's entering VR chat. I don't know. It's like Joey. I liked her set, their set. They were really good skin. I like the Strider one more, especially because the pickaxe and stuff have holograms on them. Love that. I just love the set in general, and we also got another skin like an Ava later this season. Love that skin, but we're talking about Battle Pass. I liked this skin a lot. She was very good. So yes, I even like the one. And what's cool is that you can like mix match the edit styles. So I could wear the default for Twin and then wear her second for Strider, or the second for Twin and the first for Strider. It's cool, and the build movement worked. So yeah, I should start like ranting. But next is 2100 Spider-Gwen. Okay, so I don't know. I love Into Spider-Verse movie, so this skin was kind of cool, and she just the skin is good. I like the character from the movie, so I was kind of happy to see her, but I don't know. Just 3 out of the 4 battle passes had Spider-Man in them, and you guys know how I feel about Marvel, but look in next season, that we're not going to have Marvel 200. Knock on wood. But I just don't like her set that much. Her pickaxes and emote are cool. I don't know. And she's kind of shell shading, which cool for the movie. But if we're talking about a standalone skin, she's not one of my personal favorites, but I like her set a lot. Gives us into the Spider-Verse vibes, and she also got the Spider-Gwen. And she did get very cool edit styles for post 100. So I like her enough. Not the best to 100 chapter 3, but not the worst. I think the worst is probably Strange. She was good but bad. No, not bad. She's just okay in my eyes. And then finally, the secret skin. Secret with the Herald. Story aside, I love this skin. The bloom type thing is really cool. I like her pickaxe. It's like the thorn. Her contour is like a flower that bloomed. And, her wrap's cool. And her edit style is really cool. I like it. It's like burning fire. It's a unique color scheme. But yeah, that's really it for the Battle Pass. There's not really any standalone things I need to talk about the Battle Pass. And something I also want to talk about at the end of the Battle Pass is like the victory umbrellas. You know what? I'm going to save that for the next. I'm not going to talk about them right now. But yeah, nothing else much to talk about with the Battle Pass. So yeah. Okay, guys, we're here at the conclusion. And yes, so this season overall scored if I do the math correctly, it should be 12.5 out of 15, which the lowest ranking season out of all the seasons, Chapter 3, but it wasn't a bad season. It's just a culmination, And for my chapter review, I'm not going to do rankings or numbers because it's going to be more of an analysis. So yeah, my final thoughts on Chapter 3, Season 4. It was a what is it called? A bittersweet ending to Chapter 3. Wasn't bad. Wasn't the best. Bittersweet. But yeah, not much more to talk about. And then I kind of want to talk about the next review, Chapter 3. It's going to be more of an analysis. I'm going to take a deep dive on everything, like all the new features they added. So yeah, I'm writing the script for it right now. Thank God the Fortnite wiki exists. So yeah, we're going to go through everything. We're going to subdivide it in the same 3 sections. So for the gameplay, I'm going to kind of do the evolution of the gun pool, or the map. For battle passes, I'm kind of just going to look at general look over all the battle passes. This is usually my longest section, but you guys already kind of know my opinions, and none of them have really changed. So, yeah, that's roughly it. And then, what's the other one? Story. Yeah, we're going to go over the overarching story and talk about it as a whole and live events more detail. So, just analysis. But that's really all I have to say on Chapter 3, Season 4. Good season. I enjoyed it. Decent amount. Personal enjoyment was pretty good. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the new content that's coming. I heard that there's some POIs that I am definitely doing 100 drops at. So yeah, if you guys like, subscribe. I want to try to get 400 by the end of the year. Yeah, stay tuned. Chapter 4 content is coming. So yeah, love you guys. Have a great night and see you whenever.